Hey everybody, just got done eating my interesting meal at in Sparta here in middle-ish Tennessee. I don't know where I'm going. I guess I go this way. So I ended up eating at a place called Casa Luna, which is actually an Italian restaurant, not a Mexican restaurant. I was about to give up, and I had pulled into the parking lot of a Captain D's and had resigned myself to the fate of eating at Captain D's, because that's always interesting. So anyway, I pulled in, and then right behind it, because I was looking around this town, and like all the restaurants are like Burger King and Hardee's and Captain D's and Sonic and all the same old crap. And there was like one hot dog restaurant like downtown, but I was like, I don't know, hot dogs in the basement of some old building, I'm not sure about that. So anyway, I had pulled into that Captain D's, and there was Casa Luna, and it said Italian restaurant. So I go in, and I look at the menu, and they got like hamburgers on this. So it's like kind of half pasta, and then I actually had a gyro sandwich, and so that was cool, and some mozzarella sticks, and I tried not to eat everything. They gave me like a breadstick, so that was pretty filling. And so and then on my way out, I saw a piece of baklava, and I gotta get a piece of baklava. So anyway, it was kind of a weird amalgam of various different cuisines. Not exactly an Italian restaurant, but anyway, it was local and not a chain restaurant. And I don't know what's up with these small towns around here. They don't have, and none of them got no restaurants in them. So I'm sure that this is a little bit bigger town than Spencer was. So hopefully somewhere there's a restaurant. But other than that, the Casa Luna. But it wasn't bad. It was pretty good. Like, the food was good, and the service was good, and all that stuff. So that's it. So I don't really know what else to talk about other than I had I guess it was an interesting lunch. It was what I would consider to be an interesting lunch anyway. So achievement get interesting lunch. Oh, my third thing, so I mentioned that I had three things my three intentions for the day. Intention one was to go hiking. So I did that, and intention two was to have an interesting lunch, and I think I had an interesting lunch. And the third thing was to have fun, and so far I've had fun. So I think I've already hit all three of my intentions for the day, so that's good. And I got this piece of baklava for later, so I'll probably have that tonight after I eat dinner. That was the thing about, so for dinner I bought one of those camp meals. It's like one of those freeze-dried backpacking meals, like astronaut ice cream, kind of thing. And it's like lasagna. So I was like, oh, I'm going to eat at this Italian restaurant, and then I'm going to have lasagna for dinner. So that's why I got a gyro, or a gyro, or I call them gyros, but some, down south here we call them gyros. But that's why I had gyro for lunch, and some mozzarella sticks. But I didn't eat all the mozzarella sticks. I'm real proud of myself. I didn't eat the whole gyro. I ate kind of the meat and some of the lettuce off of it, and like a couple of bites of the bread. And I ate the whole breadstick, though. That was a pretty good breadstick. So, but it's a shit ton of protein and fat, but and not a whole lot of veggies. So not a very vegetable type day today. But then again, I get some gastrointestinal distress when I eat a lot of like veggies, if I eat a salad or something like that. And when I'm out camping, I don't really want to deal with that. So just keeping it protein heavy today, and then tomorrow we'll see. I'll try to eat a better lunch and dinner tomorrow. For breakfast, I have one of those I guess this is going to end up being a food video. And this is the longest video I've made today, by the way. But I think for breakfast I bought one. I can't remember which one I got, but it's also one of those backpacking freeze-dried things that you just add water to. But I think it's like biscuits and gravy or something. So I don't know how that works, but I guess I'll find out. I can't remember what tomorrow I'll do like a video about it or something. But anyway, I'm done with the out of the park stuff, so I'm gonna go back to the park, and I'm gonna see if the ranger station is open, and I'm going to try to go ahead and get my campsite and get set up. I think I checked online, and I think that the actual check-in time is like 4 p.m. or something like that. So, and you're supposed to check out at noon. But so hopefully the ranger station will be open, or I can figure out where to go to actually check into my campsite. It's pretty bare out there. There wasn't a lot of people there, so but it was. When I was there earlier, it was very early in the day. I mean, I think I got there at like 8 o'clock. And in my first video, I mentioned that I had it to myself, which is super rare. And to get kind of a view of the falls there by yourself, without, tons of other people being there taking selfies and all that stuff in front of the falls. So, it was an interesting. Actually, I say that, but the last time I was here had to have been like 3 or 4 years ago, which is almost kind of. It's not pre-selfie, but it's pretty it's like the selfie kind of came into its own a couple of years ago, and so like the last time I was there, or I was here at this park, it was kind of almost pre-selfie. So, anyway, that's an interesting thought. That there was a time before selfies. I mean, there's never been a time before selfies unless you want to go back to before the camera was invented. But anyway, I think I will cut this video off here. It's starting to get a little long-winded, and I'll check back in later when I get all settled, and maybe I'll make a video that has that shows you my campsite. So that's all I got for now. Talk to you later. Bye.